Hello, everybody. This is Molly. How are y'all doing? Well, I want to share with y'all today a piece I'm making. It's um, it's a Christmas present, actually. Now, it's for my son. He and his beautiful young bride are talking about going to Russia in the next couple of years. They're actually taking Russian classes right now. And of course, I'm scared to death, so I've been teasing them about, oh my God, they're going to get kidnapped or something and sold on the open market. And I'm picking at them and they're laughing. But so I wanted to make them this journal, and what I did was I had this old wooden box in the house for years, and it was War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. Nice wooden box. So I thought, how perfect is that for a mini album? So I tried to make kind of a masculine, grunge-looking mini album for them. So here's hoping it came out. Let me share it with you. They don't watch my videos, so I don't have to worry about him seeing it. Okay, now what I used was a collection of papers from Tim Holtz, Graphic 45, Die Cuts with a View, and just other things out of my stash. So, all with a mannish grunge look. But the cute part was I found this Tim Holtz paper, and can you see what that says right there? Siberia. Blah. So it made the perfect cover. I probably need to ink up the edge a little more or something like that. It feels like it's missing something. But anyway, what I use, these are very old pieces of metal from, I think, Making Memories. I embossed them with some patina green embossing powder. So it's like coppers, browns, and greens all mixed together to make a patina look. Used an old brad that's a clock on it there. And then I used a lot of different little Infera pieces, stamps, and things out of my stash. And I'm talking some of them are old. Now this was a Prima charm, and this was one charm and this was another, and I just used black ribbon to string the two together. So I like the hot air balloon thing. This tag right here that they're sitting on is just a chipboard tag I cut out, and if you could see, I used the patina green. Boy, I wish this thing would focus. I don't know how to make it focus. Anyway, patina green, and then the bronze or copper colored embossing powder on the edge of the hat. And then some metal pieces from Joann's, and then a Tim Holtz, one of the ink pen nibs there. So it makes for a nice front. This leaf is one of the ones that I just embossed with the Lindy Stamp Gang, different colors of embossing powder. Isn't that beautiful? But so in other words, it's if you just collected some things up on the trip. Okay, when you open it up, you're just going to see, I won't know which paper's which, but you're going to see just a collection of different papers. So the opening's pretty easy. And then the way I built them is I made myself envelopes out of craft paper, different shapes and things. And then some photo mats. Now, on the pages, you'll notice I use these Tim Holtz. Let's see if you can see that one. Gosh, it focuses for a second and then it loses it again. Anyway, so the Tim Holtz little edges, metal edges here, and some are round and some are square, but I love the collection. This is a Tim Holtz word band. Well, it is just, okay, reality has limits, imagination is boundless. And then I use some of the seam binding in pretty shades of blue, green, and brown that I got from Abby and Ellie on Etsy. And on the back of it, you see the ribbon comes around, see the pretty colors of it, and then I just put a Tim Holtz pen in there, and that one says, I think, thoughts. The nib on the front says journal, and then you'll see the word journey through there and all. But anyway, so there's the photo mat, the first one. And then I love this paper. It's like an old Russian, dark, worn, industrial look, so I thought that was real pretty. Next, the pages are all very simple, very, mannish, grungy looking and all. Okay, this page right here, I used the Seven Gypsies Transparency ATC size transparencies, and it just covered over that pretty artwork, but it's got the red and the star and all. It's kind of Russian to me. So I just made a photo mat, tore a little corner in it so it looks warm for there. There's another one of the flaps, and as you can see, it's got the, let me pull it out. I stuck one of the Tim Holtz words, Destiny, right there, just for a little added look. Very simple. And then there's one of the round tabs. I love that paper. So the whole thing is just simple and mannish and Russian. Okay. There's one of the papers I was telling you about from the collection from Michael's that I bought. It was a Halloween tablet a couple of years ago. And then I just put a photo mat here and made myself some photo corners out of the paper to add a pretty little look. Okay. The next page, a map of the United States. Yay, don't forget where you came from. And then this page has a pocket in here, so I just stuck these old distressed tabs in there so that they would know it's a pocket. Little leftover piece of metal. And then what this is you remember at the beginning of this year, Michael's had a lot of their things on sale. Well, this was a little passport kit. It was a set of 3 passports. Anyway, so there's some of that ribbon, glossy accented over the thing, and then just make a little journaling piece out of it. And then I had put a paper corner down here and just covered it with gears, so it had a nice industrial look for a pocket. Okay, these next 2 pieces are separate flips that flip up for a little interest. This one right here, it's got a magnet hiding underneath the paper to, grab this metal piece. And it's a trifold, which I think is cute. And then this one is a tag pocket. And the tag pulls out, and you can see I used a Tim Holtz, one of his metal compasses, which I love, and a spinner piece there. And cute. Okay. Okay, the next piece is a top full photo mat. That Brad is from the Prima Life engraver collection. It's a pretty clock. And then this leaf was from Michael's. I don't know if you can see, but it's got a beautiful kind of metallic, matte metallic sheen to it. And I've only glued it down here so that it lifts up and they can tuck some things behind there. And then the last of the 3 metal pieces that came on a card from Joann's. Next piece is pretty plain. This is just a lift up so they can stick something behind it, but I love the paper and the word telegram and all. This is a bottle cap. I used one of the clocks out of and used some glossy accent. I love it came out so aged looking, just like this paper. Okay, I'm not going to take out the photo mats, but just show you how easy that is. See, cute. Okay. Okay, next, just a pretty simple page. This is one of those pages from that Halloween pack from Michael's, and it had a big, huge red butterfly right here. So I just covered him up with the mat. Put one of the Tim Holtz photo, edge protector corners there, but you can slip a picture in it. Okay, this next page I made like a policy envelope or something so he could keep keepsakes in. And if you open it up, it's actually got, and I can reach it, it's got a 7 Gypsies journaling piece in there. You can use it for photos or journaling in an envelope. And then this next page, here's another 7 Gypsies journaling piece. I was so glad to finally dig some old things out of my stash. And then another one of the transparencies from 7 Gypsies to hold that in. One of the last of the flaps. I love this paper. Metal tag. Don't you like that old gentleman? As if he's waiting at the train station. And the whole thing looks like look, see, there's a KGB. No, I'm kidding. There's the people looking for him, and it's just nice, retro-looking, mannish. So there we are. Back page, and the last page I put again some photo mats and photo mat and photo corners on, and like it. And there's the back. Okay, so I hope my little toot-toot likes his book. It's tried to make it as grungy, mannish looking as I can. I'm not as good as Monique with the grunge. I tell you, Monique from Butterbee Scraps. That woman does grunge. Wow. But anyway, to an art form, I should say. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't have to worry about him watching it, so shh, don't tell him if you know him. But anyway, thank y'all so much. Be sure and drop on my blog whenever you got a minute to spare. It's called iloveminialbums.blogspot.com. You literally just spell iloveminialbums.blogspot.com. And then that's my little blog, and I would love for you to drop over there and subscribe. Please hit the like button if you do. It helps spread the word on these things. And thank y'all so much for watching. And I love when y'all comment. It just makes my day. Okay, y'all have fun. Bye-bye.